guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing an extra long mini freestyle. I'll say it's a mini freestyle. So I'm literally just going to be doing my nail prep, pushing back the cuticles, getting them ready for like the tips and stuff. So I don't know what to talk about in this video actually let me talk about my nail journey, in fact. So like right now I'm just cleaning up the cuticle area with the drill bit, which is actually my favorite drill bit. Like any drill bit that is straight just pushes the cuticles back at the same time. And I don't cut cuticles because I'm too scared to cut them, because I don't like bleeding, and no, I don't like that. So I just personally don't like to cut them, and it's still fine. You can cut them or you don't have to. That's what I'm trying to get at, is you don't have to cut them. And so let me see, when did I start nails? I started doing nails in January 2020. Oh, in 2021. Yeah, I started in 2020. Oh, okay, sorry, back to the video. So I'm just going in with my sanding band, and I'm literally just removing all like the natural oil, making sure I don't miss a spot. So you literally want to go around the cuticle area as well, but not on the cuticle area. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And back to what I was saying, is I started nails in January 2020, and been doing nails for a minute now, and I literally love doing nails. Like, I love doing nails, especially when I get to do sets like this. Like, this is literally my favorite client, because she basically lets me do whatever I want on her nails, and sometimes she does get a say, but she's really lovely. And so yeah, and with nails, like, I would say in the beginning it was really hard. It was really hard. Like, I was struggling. Oh, back to the video again. And with this video I didn't show like both sides. Like, I only showed me doing one side of one thing, because I don't want it to be too long and I don't want it to drag out. Yeah, I'm gonna file them down, make sure that they're really short. Just, yeah, make them look natural, you know, just file them down. Because sometimes, like, what I've realized is when like your nails come off and your nails are a bit long, it hurts more, from my personal experience. And I know it's just easier. I like filing them down because it just makes it easier surface to work with. Okay, so now I'm going in with my extra long stiletto tips from Amazon. Literally just search up extra long stiletto tips and you'll find these, and they're like £9 for like a pack of 120. And like, these are literally amazing. They're the best type of nail tips, like, because for me, I don't know how to use any other nail tips. Let's say I use like C-curved. I find them really hard to work with, because I've just never got the hang of them. So like, I like super straight nails that don't curve around, because that curve just really be confusing me. And so like, literally just sizing them up. And then what I do is, I didn't show it on the camera, but I cut the ends, not the top bit, like the bottom bit, to make the thing shorter, so it can go like maybe like at the top of the nail. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So I'm literally just gonna do that. And like, these nail tips are literally godsend. Nail tips. Yeah. Oh yeah, back to my nail journey. Oh, never mind, I can't go. Okay, let me continue with the video. And then, so basically, this is what I do. This is like a hack I found that makes it easier for myself, and not to stick on the nails like sideways or bent or nothing. But as soon as you prop your client's hand straight up like this, the nails always come out straight, from what I've learned. And I think it's just so much better, honestly. Yeah, but as you can tell, I cut the bottom of them. Can you see? Just to make it shorter. And then after you've done that, you just cut your nail tips to what your client desires. And then what I do is I cut the index finger, and then I line them up again when I basically point them upwards so they can literally all match. I should have done that with the other hand. I don't know why I didn't do this, because usually I don't do it like this. Usually I just turn them around again. But yeah, I just decided to do it this way because yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do it the other way. But yeah, and I would say, like, if you're starting to do nails, YouTube is literally your best friend. YouTube is literally your best friend. And like, maybe like try to get into like nail group chats, or just like find like nail group chats on TikTok. Like, that's really great, especially like, let's say there's people who are at the same stage as you learn from each other, and you can always ask other nail techs on Instagram and stuff. I'm sure they'll reply. Well, that's what I done for some, like, let's say certain products I really like. And like nail tips is one thing I used to struggle with, because I didn't know what nail tips to use, because I used to use this for every set, like even small sets. Oh, back to the video again. So this is what I do. I shave the sides of the nails with my sanding band, and I learned this trick from Sydney Alexis. Since I've been doing this, I don't know, I just can't stop doing it. It just makes a difference to me. Like, I have to do this with every time I do nails, unless I'm doing like a really short set. With short sets, I don't use these nail tips. I use the tapered square nail tips from Glitter Planet. It's the best nail tips, honestly, amazing. And then what I literally do is just shape on the sides, making sure my nail file, no, let me not lie, my nail file is not straight. I sometimes like to file it at an angle when I'm filing on my left side, so like the top isn't wide, because for me, like, I literally want the top bit to be really skinny. I don't like a wide top bit, you get what I mean? But like, I literally file them like this, and then you continue filing, and then the middle finger you always have to put in a bit more work than the rest of the fingers, because they tend to come out a bit bigger. And then you always want to file at the top like downwards, or you flip the nails around and then you literally file it upwards. You'll see in the video, but I'm just really bad at explaining things. But as you can see, I'm just filing the nails. And then with the middle one, I basically file them like I'm filing coffin nails. I do it at an angle. Even though they come out a bit straight, but I just like to file like this. It just makes my life easier. And I use a 100-180 nail file that I just bought from Amazon for like £4. Like, it comes in a pack of 10 for £4, which is quite good. But oh yeah, you guys let me know if you want me to like keep doing videos like this. Well, I'm gonna keep doing videos like this. I just need to be motivated. But yeah, I keep filing like this. With these fingers, you literally barely put any effort in, because they're already skinny. You just file them a bit on the sides, you know. And I find the thumb the easiest. Oh yeah, you guys will realize that the thumb is shorter than the rest of the nails. That's because like it's easier to do stuff when your thumb is a bit shorter than your other nails. Like for me, I personally cannot do a long thumb. It's just, yeah, it's too hard. I don't know how people do it. Like, I don't know how you actually do it. It's too hard. I feel like even this is too long for me. I used to get my nails this long, but yeah, now me could never. I don't even like having nails on. But like, yeah, this is how you file the top bit and make it like proper straight, is you file it like this. But yeah, there was a time I used to love getting my nails done. I used to love having like really long nails, but now it's just, yeah, it's not for me. Like even if I get like the shortest nails, I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. They just irritate me. I have to take them off the next day, which is so annoying. But like, as you can see, I'm always going back to the middle finger to making sure that they're all the same. But you want to make sure you don't make it too skinny to where like the actual finger it just looks big at the bottom and then really skinny, unless you're going for like that really coffin-y look. But I'm not really going for a coffin look. And then now oh my god, it's not metered. I thought it was metered. So now I'm literally just going down to flatten my base. And like with this, you want to make sure you're constantly moving the sanding band, because you don't want to stay in one place, because if you stay in one place, that's going to burn and it feels awful. Even though it's for like 2 seconds, but it's going to burn. So you want to make sure you're constantly moving your electric drill, whatever you call it. But yeah. So yeah, you want to continue doing that and do it for all your nails. And this is my favorite bit. I've already prepped and primed my nails. I've already done that. So literally you start with one bead. Actually, do you know what, with beads, yeah, I'm not the greatest. Sometimes they come out really liquidy, sometimes they come out dry, but it doesn't matter as long as they look good in the end, innit? So I literally start at the bottom, but you don't start like proper at the cuticle. You start like just the head of the cuticle, and then you just push it back. So like it's not really messy. And then like I literally just put the how much product I want to put on there, and just not flatten it out, but like drag it down. And then you always want to make sure you do it on the sides, because the better application you have, the less work you have to do when you're filing. Like that's why I always want to make sure that my application is actually all right. And then you'll also see like I just keep adding acrylic to it. I don't have like a certain 2-bead method, 3-bead method. No, just as long as you get there in the end, that's all that matters. Like yeah, that's really it. Even though it might take less time, but I just I just need to work on my bead methods so I can be quicker. But yeah. And then you always like want to make sure you also look at your nail in other angles to make sure that they're not too thin. Because the only thing is, well, that's why I keep adding acrylic, is because I don't want my nails to break. Because that's the worst thing ever. Having long nails and they break on you, no, that's actually so painful. And then on this thing, I'm going to be doing an ombre with this color. Oh, I forgot to say the colors. This is Honey from Glitter Bells. And then the pink is a cover pink from Mia Secret. I buy on eBay. Literally, Mia Secret's actually top tier. Like, I don't know why I stopped using it. They're so good. Like, all of their cover acrylics, amazing. And then for my white, I use Nio Nails. And for my clear, I use Nio Nails as well. And for my liquid, I use Nio Nails. And for my primer and dehydrator, Nio Nails. That's the only one I trust. It's because Nio Nails is so great and it's affordable, especially if you're starting out. Oh, sorry. I'm about to do a marble now. So with the honey color and white. And marble, there's no certain pattern. You just swirl it around. Literally just swirl it around. I feel like it's not as hard as it. Just don't think about it. Literally just put it on the brush and swirl it around. And just clean the sides. That's it. That's all there is to marble. Just swirl it around. Oh, what was I saying? Nio Nails is really great because it's so affordable. And I would say Glitter Bells is affordable. It's just that shipping that really gets me. But it's fine. Actually, no. You can get it from... I think it's Glittery Nails something Glittery Nails. They do like I don't think the shipping is really cheap on there. So like, let's say you want certain products that are not available on the Glitter Bells website, you can go on that website to find it. I'll try my best to look for it. Oh, it's called Glittery Arty Nails. That's where you can get your Glitter Bells products from. And the shipping is cheap. Like, it's proper cheap. But like, yeah, Glitter Bells is a really lovely brand. Like, their acrylics are like butter. That's what I really love. Like, recently I bought acrylic products from... What's this place? The Nail House. And I don't know what it is, but like, every time I bought like acrylic powders... I bought an acrylic powder before. It was from... What's that place called? Oh, I don't remember anymore. But it was basically around the same consistency. Like, the Nail House is very chalky. It's not like liquidy like this. And I guess I want to learn how to use them because I bought like 5 colors and I need to learn how to use them. But yeah. Oh yeah, and with the ombre, you literally put one bead. Sorry guys. I have so many things going on in my brain right now. So basically with this acrylic, yeah, Mia Secret, especially like in certain colors, all the colors have different consistencies. Like this acrylic liquid, this acrylic is very runny, so you want to make sure that the bead is dry, because you'll think it's dry, but as soon as you put on the nail, it will really run. Like, it's super runny. And you'll see at the end I did struggle with the flowers because it's really runny. But like, yeah, ombre is like quite easy. You just ombre it out. Especially when you get that first bead good, like a nice big, like alright consistency bead, and you drag it out, it's lovely, honestly. But you can always add to the nude and drag it out a bit more if you don't like the blend. And like, my favorite bit of like doing well, ombres, like especially when I do ombres, I love doing ombres on the thumb, even though this bead came out so runny. Ugh. But at the end of the day, you got there. That's all that matters, babe. But like, yeah, and you guys will see, as you realize when you watch this video, I literally go off subject so many times. Like, I can't stick to one subject because I just yeah anyway. And then this finger, I'm just literally going to encapsulate my nail in clear acrylic. Yeah. And then you also want to make sure it's not too thin because you don't want them to break off. And like for me, like it's mainly the thinness is mainly at the bottom. You don't want to make sure it's too, you want to make sure that it's like nice and thick at the bottom. Like the top, like the top bit doesn't really matter like that. But you just want to make sure it's not too thin, especially on the apex. So like where the fingernail and the tip join, that's where you want to make sure it's a bit thick on the thick side. And like how I do it, because I remember I was watching the nail barb and I realized on her long nails, you see like when you look at the bottom, it's like a little ball at the bottom, like the cuticle bit. It's like a little ball. If you get what I mean, that's how I base it on now. Like I have to look at it. Does it look like a ball? No, that means I need to add a bit more acrylic. That's just how it works for me, babe. Yeah, oh my god, I've really been talking so much, bloody hell. But like, yeah, encapsulate the nails or whatever. Oh yeah, back to my nail journey. Like I started in January 2020, and actually on New Year's Day is when I bought my nail course. Yeah, when I started my nail course and when I bought my first ever acrylics. And for me, I didn't buy any acrylics off of Amazon because I decided, okay, if I'm going to take this seriously, I want to start off with good product. Bro, what place did I buy them from? I don't even remember. That's so annoying because I just remember that the product was so bad. Like, they were so bad. It's because they were really chalky. They weren't liquidy, so I ended up mixing a clear acrylic powder with the colors because I got like a pastel set. Oh, this is so annoying because it's actually on the tip of my brain, but I can't remember it. But yeah, I literally started beginning of Jan when I decided to quit my job, and it was a really long journey. But I feel like it's great when you have a support system and that actually want to see you win. Like all my cousins, my mom, my family, everybody was really supportive, and people let me do their nails, which is great. And like I wouldn't say I was terrible in the beginning. I would say I was I was bad in the beginning, but not absolutely terrible. I was just bad. Like the shape wasn't there. It was just like the matter of finding certain tips to work with. Like it's just a lot. It's honestly just a lot. But I'd say it was just somewhat okay. Like it was giving very much nail shop nails. Even the nail shops were better than my ones at the beginning. But like yeah. And like my first few clients, oh my god, I remember my first client, like the person that they weren't my family or anything. I remember her nails, was it her birthday nails? It was like a coffin set, a cloudy white coffin set. And I was doing her toes like an acrylic toe with a gel set. It took me 5 hours to do her nails. Like, oh my god, I just remember that I was so tired, my back was aching, I was in pain. But like yeah, it gets better as you go. Like my back still hurts every now and then, but in the beginning my back used to ache so bad, like I just couldn't do it. Oh yeah, look at that yellow, it's so pretty. And like one thing you realize, yeah, I literally don't have a certain beading method. I just blade on the acrylic until I think it's good enough, really. And I'd say this set took me 2 hours and a few minutes to do. 2 hours and like 20 minutes. Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes to do. I'd say because they're really long as well. But like my average time, let's say I'm doing like a normal set, like a short set, it'll take me about, let me see, an hour and 30 minutes. Let's say somebody wants plain ombre, probably an hour and 30 minutes. But then, oh my god, lately, guys, everybody's been wanting to do like abstract nails. They add like an extra hour. I don't even know how. Like an extra hour, an extra like 40 minutes. It's because like they take so long. Like they actually take so long. But they're so cute. But yeah, They're not my favorite at the moment. Like, I can't wait till it goes out of fashion. But they're so pretty though. But yeah, I prefer working with acrylic like this. Like, I'd rather do this type of set, like working with acrylic, than working with like gel paint. And gel paint just takes long to learn, man. It just takes too long. But as long as you have a steady hand, that's all that matters. And for me, it's like, as long as I have a picture there, I'm okay. I'm like, okay. But if I don't have a picture, you want me to like basically just make stuff up, only when it comes to gel paint. When it's acrylic, I love doing like freestyles and making stuff up. But when it comes to gel, yeah, that's why I struggle a lot. I think I'm gonna start filing soon. Yeah. And with the filing, you literally want to file at the top. Like, the top bit is literally the most important bit. That's the bit that gets you that square, clean shape. Like, filing like this, like at the top, will get you that nice, pristine square shape. And then you want to file at the bottom to where you see, when you see that you see the nail tip only and no acrylic. Just file that bit off. And then literally I just go in with the sanding band. I don't use any other drill bit but a sanding band and a nail file, because they're the best. And like, nail files are literally amazing. And nail files get you that even shape, like especially around the, let's say the top is just very bumpy, just use your nail file, go around, it gets you that clean shape. And it's amazing, mate. It's bloody amazing. But yeah, just go around the top with the nail file. Yeah, that's it. And then you just keep doing that for the rest of the nails. Literally go along the sides. And then you want to make sure, like, let's say acrylic did get on the skin, file that off, because that will cause lifting. Because you want to make sure that acrylic is only on the nail. You don't want any acrylic on the skin. But yeah, literally you want to file so it's on the nail only, so you don't get no lifting and your nails coming off. And then what I also like to do with the drill bit is you want to go along the bottom, and that gets you that pristine shape as well. You go along the bottom underneath the nail. Like, I like that bit proper thin, because it doesn't matter, because if it's thin or it doesn't matter, because it's literally at the bottom, nothing's gonna happen to the nails. But I like to make that bit proper thin. But you see, like, you proper want to make sure you pay attention to all those bits like the acrylic went on. You just file it off. This bit was so annoying because it wouldn't come off. But like, yeah, that's it. And like, her nails, when she gets them done, they actually last a minute, like 3 weeks. Like, literally that's the best thing for me to hear. Like, especially when like long nails last, that's the best news ever. Because there's nothing worse than like your long nails not lasting. That literally breaks my heart. Oh, I remember I went through a phase, I think it was around like Christmas time. I was doing like long sets, yeah, and I hate getting, do you know what? I hate getting messages when somebody sends me a picture. I already know it's gonna be bad. It's like someone's nails either broke or broke or chipped or came off. Like, that's the worst thing. That literally will ruin my whole entire day. But you live and you learn. So like, I remember once I done like this set, yeah, it was a really long set, and her nails broke off. Like, some of her nails broke off within a week, and like, that's literally the most painful thing to ever hear. Well, obviously I done them again, but it's really hard. Like, stuff like that, you shouldn't take it to heart, or try your best not to take it to heart, because it does happen. And I just feel like with stuff like that, it's all in the prep. As long as your prep is good, and like your nails aren't too thin, then you're literally all right. You should be all right. But like, yeah, like, especially when I don't get messages from people saying the nails come off, like, it's really satisfying. Oh my god, my charger's not working. Oh, it's working. But like, yeah, literally just file along the top, make it all even. And then with the middle finger, you want to make sure it's not too bulby at the bottom, not too bulgy. So you want to make sure you line it up with the whole entire nail. So not too big at the bottom, because you want it to like go all together. Yeah. What else can I say nail wise? I don't know, really. Just try your best and keep practicing. Practice literally makes perfect. Like, literally, practice is literally the best bit of nails. No, it's not. It's really boring. I don't like practicing because I find it really boring. I usually only practice if I have like sets I've never done before, like art sets. Oh yeah, and you also, again, you have to flip the nail over to file out along the top to make sure it's nice and straight and pristine. You guys probably get sick of me talking, but yeah, literally just make sure the nails are all good. Make sure you keep filing. Oh yeah, and basically I've just decided now I need to take this YouTube nail thing seriously, or a bit more seriously. So I've literally have like I think I have 4 videos actually to edit, which does not seem that fun to me at all. Like, this video is 2 hours long and I had to cut it down, but it wasn't that bad, to be honest. It really was not that bad. Like, for me, the voiceover bit is the most like scary part. Like, I'm not even, do you know what, yeah, I'm not even gonna listen back to this because I just don't want to hear myself speak because it's so embarrassing. And like, my English is just really, yeah, I can't speak English half the time, so yeah, you lot just mind your own business. But like, literally, look at that drill bit. I don't know what it is. I love sanding bands so much. Like, I don't use the other metal drill bits. I don't like them. Like, sometimes I feel like they just do too much. Like, they leave dents in my nails because I'm just not used to using them, so they dent my nails. But whereas the sanding band just gives you that perfect. Oh yeah, when you're shaping, you also want to make sure you actually hold on to the actual nail, because you don't want to be just filing with the nail loosey-goosey, because if you do that, that's gonna hurt. So you want to make sure you actually hold on to the nail in itself. And for me as well, I file really fast. Well, here's actually I feel like I'm an average filer, but you want to not rush, but try your best to like quicken the pace, because it takes long especially when it comes to long nails. It takes really long. Oh, my favorite bit, like the thumb, is actually my favorite. I forgot to take pictures of it. I'm so gutted. Like, it's so annoying that fact that I didn't take pictures of the nails. See, I can't speak English. Oh my god, people are gonna watch this. This is so scary. But like, yeah, filing. Bro, imagine if this video didn't get views. That's gonna be really annoying. Like, stuff like it just demotivates me. It's like, what's the point? But actually, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I should just do it just for the fact of enjoyment. And this is actually my first ever like proper voiceover, because usually I just voice over like here and there in my other videos, but this is like the first video I've just talked. Wow, time does go by really quickly then. But like, yeah, got them filed, clean up the cuticle. And then after this, you want to buff your nails. And buffing the nails is literally my favorite bit, because it's literally almost over. Like, yeah, it's my favorite bit. Oh yeah, I also do toes, guys. Toes is really fun to do. They're really satisfying. I just like the outcome of toes. They're really, really satisfying, and they're quick to do, which is why I don't mind doing them. But like, yeah, just keep on filing. And oh, let me tell about my information. I am based in Swindon, guys. I've just moved to Swindon, and I'd say clientele, it's actually been all right, you know. I expected for me to like take longer to get clientele, but it's actually been okay, and I'm really surprised. But it's such a good thing. I'm really grateful. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna be going in with my gel, rhinestone gel, but I think I want to get another one because this one doesn't seem that great. I'm just gonna go in with my gel and then stick on my gems. And the gems I literally just buy from Amazon. Literally everything is Amazon. So anything that's not acrylic products or like liquids and stuff, Amazon. Gel Amazon, polish Amazon, everything Amazon. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so basically I also have like a nail room now. Well, half of a nail room. And I'm going to be decorating it. I'm going to be decorating it pink and white. I think I'm going to buy the stuff tomorrow. So do you guys want to see like a haul of that? Like, just let me know in the comment section if you have gotten this far to the video. Because Lord knows I wouldn't have watched this much of the video. Maybe you shouldn't be saying that about your own video, but yeah. You want to stick on the gems, and then you're going to set them in the light. You want to make sure you put in as much as you want, and then set them in the light. Oh my god, TikTok ate me up for this, what I'm about to do. Literally, TikTok, I hate TikTok. Actually, I love TikTok. But literally, TikTok ate me up for doing this. Wait. Okay, so literally, because sometimes I put I remember because I was doing it on my mannequin hand, and I put the gel on the gems, and like, you should never do that, I got anxiety, why would you do that? Like literally everyone's like, why would you do it was just overreacting. And I feel like the most people that on TikTok that have to say, like, let's say about nails, is the people who aren't nail techs. Like, it's just so annoying. And so like, yeah, I literally just put the gel. And sometimes it's like you wouldn't even notice if I did it or I didn't do it, if I didn't put the top coat over the gems. But now I try my best not to do it. It's just so annoying. But yeah, I try my best not to do that, because I'm like, oh my god, you shouldn't be doing that. Other nail techs will be following you and doing it, and they'll think it's a good thing, but it's a very bad thing. Like, shut up. Jesus Christ, you pissed in your cereal today. Yeah, I just put the top coat on. And like, look at the gloss. Even, you know, with the top coat, I buy it from Amazon, because like, I feel like most of the stuff, you don't really need to buy like expensive things. You just buy like the cheap Amazon stuff. Like, this is like £4 on Amazon. I buy like 2 of them. And for me, with like products, I like to try out new products from Amazon. Like, I'm always trying out everything. So like top coat, I always buy a new one every time, or I try to stick to the same brand. Okay, now let's get into the flowers. So with this acrylic powder is so good, so it holds really well. So like, look at the bead. Okay, that failed, but look at the bead. They're so nice, and I just love it. Like, flowers are easier than what they seem. Literally just put a bead, a little circle bead, and then while that's drying, I put another one on, and then you should just press it down. Literally just press it down. There's nothing more to it, just press it down. But you want to make sure it's not too wet. So literally wait for it to dry and then press it down. I need to get a new brush though, because they're looking a bit too flat for my liking, but they're still cute nevertheless. But like, I want them to be like in the middle, do you know, to have a bit more shape. So I'm gonna get another brush, because this brush is just so old. Oh yeah, my nail brush, I use a Glitterbels one in a size 14. Yeah, 14. And this one is from Glitterbels in a size 5, and I've had those brushes for like a year now. I've never had to buy a new one. I've literally had them for like a year. They're so good, honestly amazing. And with my brushes, I just use acetone to wash them. Even though, oh, they're bad for your brush, I've had it for a year. It's fine, it's been fine. I literally just dip them in acetone and then clean them up. That's it. But like, look at the flowers. Like, yeah, with the flowers, you just literally, with the gems, I just usually either do 3 or 4 flowers, because I don't make my flowers too small. And yeah, just do it. Like, yeah, just do it. And then you also want to make sure that the beads are not too wet to where they basically go on over the gems. You want to make sure to push that back. Like, watch yourself, like, move. And then get another bead, do your last bead. Look at how pretty they are. And once you do the flowers, you don't need to put a top coat over them, because I like my flowers to look matte, so I don't put a top coat over my flowers. And then this is where I was struggling, guys, like, because this acrylic is so runny, it's hard for you to shape it. So like, you, especially at the bottom, I really struggled, because like at the bottom I don't put a lot of acrylic powder, and like with this one, with this acrylic, you have to put a lot so you can see the color. It's like, yeah, I was really struggling. But like, it wasn't really, there's just, yeah, acrylic's just really different. All of them are different. And like, one thing I've realized, like, going with doing nails, like, every acrylic is different. Even if you buy from the same brand, they're all different. Like, they're literally all different, and you can tell, like, the way they dry, like, the way they take to the liquid monomer. Let me give you an example. Like, let's say I buy acrylic from Nine Nails. Okay, this is an actual, like, the acrylics. I think it's called Nude Blush compared to Warm Beige. Nude Blush dries extremely quickly. So when you're using Nude Blush, you want to make sure that the bead is really wet, like, so you can actually sculpt to the nail. Because if you make a dry bead, it will literally stay in place. But like, you literally want to make sure that the bead is so wet. Like, I literally dip it in the liquid, dip it in the powder, and then I don't dip it on the tissue, because then I'll literally be taking out all the moisture. But yeah, that's it really. But yeah, just keep doing that. Oh, look how pretty those flowers are. I love flowers, they're so pretty. Oh my god, I've been talking for flipping 30 minutes. But yeah, they're so pretty. I love flowers so much. Flowers are literally my favorite bit of nails. I wish more people got flowers. Because look how pretty they are. They just make the nail look so good. Oh my god, I'm gonna start talking soon, guys. But let me know if you guys want another video, and let me know if you guys want an Amazon nail haul, and let me know if you guys want to see where I get everything from. Yeah, bye.